Once again, good morning, my dear kids. So, again, this is Mithun Raj signing from this part of the world and from Cochin, Kerala. Okay. So, last class we were discussing about what? Not my neck movements. It was about our digestion. Okay. We were discussing about our digestion and where our food reached. Mouth. Okay, mouth passed through food pipe. Now, where is our food? Of course, it is in the stomach. Understand? And it is mixed with mucus, mixed with hydrochloric acid, pepsin, and salivary amylase. Just imagine what all things are being mixed with our food. And don't tell any complaints regarding I have not enough curry to eat the food. Inside our stomach itself, there is a lots of mixing happening. Understand? If it does not have a lots of curry, also no problem with that. Lots of mixing is going on in our stomach. Not only in our stomach, and after that, the next phase is coming. So okay, one more time, fast. Mouth, we eat the food. Teeth, buccal cavity, break down the food. First stage. Next, saliva is mixed. Enzyme, salivary amylase, which turns starch, which is a complex food product, food molecule, into glucose, which is simple food molecule. Understand? 30% of the digestion is occurring in our mouth. Now the food is changed into a paste. Understand? Why it is changed into this paste? Because easy passage through esophagus. Understand? Easy passage through this esophagus, the food is changed into that pasty like thing. Understand? So after that, it reaches the stomach. Stomach contains three fluids, three gastric juices. It is called as gastric juices secreted by gastric glands. Hydrochloric acid, concentrated form. Pepsin is an enzyme. Mucus, it is mucus. Okay. Mucus protects our stomach wall from the action of hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid makes this. This is a one mark question, very important one mark question. What is the role of hydrochloric acid inside our stomach? What is that? It makes the food acidic so that enzymes like pepsin, trypsin, lipase and all can act easily on the food. Understand? To make the food acidic medium. Understand? And after that it is reversed in our intestine. We will discuss that also. So mucus, what is the role of mucus? Protect the wall of stomach from the action of hydrochloric acid. Understand? And there is a particular situation while we are feeling this acidity. Have you ever felt that? Some very paining in the stomach. Sometimes this acidity will happen. It is because this mucus is not correctly secreted. So the walls will burn. Understand? The wall of our stomach will burn and it will create ulcer. Ulcer. Understand? Ulcer is very dangerous. Okay. So what you want to do? You want to drink a lots of water and you must have food in time. Understand? If you provide that, if you balance your metabolism regarding this intake of food and all, you won't be affected by ulcers. Okay, ulcer is a very bad disease. Understand? Very bad. Okay, so eat food in proper intervals and drink a lots of water. Understand? How much you drink the water, there is no problem with that. Understand? Being a science teacher, biology teacher, this is my advice to you. How much water you can drink? If you can drink 10 liters, drink. It's no problem. Understand? Water is only one such thing. How much more you take, that much good it is for your body. Understand? It purifies, it cleanses our internal organs and all. Understand? It is useful for our blood, heart, kidneys, stomach, liver, the entire circulatory system. It will reduces our blood pressure. You know that? It increases our eyesight. And all the organs in our body works very well, 100% if our body is entirely hydrated. So drink a lots of water. Okay. Do we need to digest water? Do we need to digest water? Good question, isn't it? We don't need to digest water because water is directly absorbed to the blood cells. Blood cells, to the blood, and it reaches the cells. But we need to purify it. Understand? After that, it will becomes poisonous. Though it is purified inside our kidney and excreted out. We will study that in excretion system. So now our food reached where? Our stomach. So where do I paste this? If I paste this, can you see? I hope you can see. There is my pins. Okay. A bit more upside, I will keep it like this. This I will change, okay. A bit more here I will keep, so that you can see. It's just like a cycle, okay? Just like a cycle. My pin. Somebody took my pin, I think. This one. Last week it was too many was here. Who took it? I am not blaming you. You are very good children, okay? You won't do things like that. Okay? Somebody else. Leave it. So next our food just came to where? Here also it will comes to our stomach. And after that, protein is also digested. Carbohydrates also digested. Now there is something called as fat. 100% digestion is not done yet. Understand? Even if in 1 second I will just check it is recording or not. Everything going fine. Okay, fine. 100% of digestion is not occurring in our stomach. Understand? Never think that our food is entirely digested in the stomach. If the entire food is digested in the stomach, any need of these intestines? Any need? No. So it must have a duty, isn't it? So let us see. From stomach, next is what? It is small intestine, understand? And next is large intestine. So actually small intestine is longer than large intestine. Understood? Large intestine only 1.5 meter long. Small intestine 6 meter long. This is only 1.5. See, this is 1.5 meter. This is our large intestine. Small intestine will be this much. Understand? 6 meters, almost 6 meters, 6 to 6.5 meters. That's the length of small intestine, and large intestine's length is only 1.5 meters. Understand? In adults. So why it is called as small and why it is called as large? Because of its thickness or width. Understand? Small intestine is very small in thickness. Large intestine is big in thickness. If you take the real large intestine, the end, this point will be like this much thick. Understand? And small intestine will be like this much. It will come. Understand? This much. Almost 1.2 inch like that. Okay? That width. It varies in different human beings. Okay? In different human beings, it varies. Okay? If you are choosing a healthy human, it will be like this much, and this much will be our large intestine. Okay? Come on, let's see. So some other things are here. Okay? Stomach, and it is going to small intestine. What is this black thing? Okay, I have written it as liver. Okay, this part here, this part of our body, like this, it will come. Understood? This here is our liver. So what is that liver doing there? Liver has a lots of other functions also, but in digestion, what the liver is doing, it has a particular, a small duct is there. Not duct like a bag. It is called as gallbladder or gallbladder. G-A-L-L, gallbladder. I cannot write it. If I write it very small, you won't understand it. So I didn't write. But this thing is called as gallbladder, okay, which is inside our liver. And that particular thing will produce a particular type of solution. Understand? It is called as bile juice. Understand? Bile juice. The end of this gallbladder is called as bile duct. From there, it gives this bile juice and bile salt. Understand? So, what will these two things do? We will discuss that also. Understand? This thing that you have seen that very dark greenish liquid, this bile juice. Bile duct also we can see. If you closely check your liver of, not your liver, if you are a non-veg, if you have seen that chicken, meat of chicken, if you have went through that liver, you can see a small green color thing. Understand? A green color thing. Sometimes it will come with that chicken you are buying. Small green color, small gland. It is the gallbladder. Understand? Actually, we are not using it for cooking. If that gallbladder is there in that liver of that chicken, we will cut it off. Otherwise, our chicken curry will become bitter. Understand? Very bitter. Understood? Anyway, leave it. You don't want to buy chicken or cut the stomach of the chicken to check that. It's not an activity for you. I just give an example. Okay? Just imagine that it is only a small bladder which is in the liver. Okay? Below the liver, and it is green in darkish green in color. Okay? Darkish green, blackish green, almost dark green, and it secretes a particular types of juices called as bile juice and bile salt. Understand? Bile juice and bile salt. So let us see what is the work of this. So you know that this food inside our stomach, actually it is acidic, isn't it? So just imagine this acidic food, which is rich in hydrochloric acid, moves through our intestine, passes through our large intestine, and the waste is coming out of our anus. Just imagine that food is that much acidic. It will be, just imagine about this ejection of that waste through the anus, how it will be. Just imagine that sensation. Oh my God, isn't it? So it is not happening like that. Am I right or not? Are you understanding what I am telling? Okay? If the food is acidic, it will pass here, and it will be ejected out through the anus. Understand? But if that food is acidic, means the hydrochloric acid is present in that. Still it is concentrated. Just imagine, it will burn out our small intestine, large intestine, and even our anus, isn't it? So it is not a good sensation to do that, to feel that. So what something is happening which make that acid neutral. Understand? So this bile juice and bile salt, what that does, this is directly secreted into the opening area of small intestine. The area where the stomach is joined into small intestine. This, there is a small pipe from liver, understand, called as bile duct, which connects the small intestine. That particular area where stomach connects the small intestine, at the same area this duct is connected, so that this bile juice will easily flow into our small intestine. Understood? So bile juice and bile salt, what they does, they neutralizes the acid. Understand? It's actually they are basic. This is in basic medium. So what they does, it will make the entire food what we are eating, already it is acidic in medium, it will make that medium basic medium, or neutral, we can say neutral. It will neutralize it, not basic medium. Basic medium, it will create a basic medium, but base plus acid gives neutral. So now what will happen to our food? It is neutralized, isn't it? Okay, just power just went off. One more time I want to switch on this one. No, the power didn't came, isn't it? The lighting is correct. Okay, leave it. So that is the main purpose of this liver in digestion. Liver also has a lots of other duties in our body. Okay, this is only the small part of that. It helps in digestion. Okay, it's not entirely. It is not giving everything of it for digestion. It helps in digestion. Okay, some part of its work is concentrated for the digestion. Next, one more thing is here. Actually, the real shape of pancreas is not like this. Okay, I am not Leonardo da Vinci. That's why it looked like it. Okay, sorry for that. So there is another thing which is below our stomach. Okay, that's a very important organ called as the pancreas. It's a very important organ for human beings. So what is the duty of this pancreas? Actually, pancreas also secretes different types of pancreatic juices. Okay, most of them are enzymes which help in digestion. Mostly it secretes trypsin. Understand? Trypsin. The main thing is trypsin, and one more thing is this lipase. Lipase or YPAC also is correct. Okay, spelling no problem for science. And amylase also secretes. Pancreatic amylase is secreted. Pancreatic trypsin is secreted. Pancreatic lipase is secreted. You want to pronounce this correctly. Okay, it's a bit difficult. I think it's first time you are studying all those things, so you must pronounce it correctly. Okay, let's see. Let's make it. So this is pancreas. Trypsin, amylase, lipase. Bile salt, bile juice, it is easy. Pepsin, mucus, HCl, and salivary amylase. So all these things are, something is happening here with the power switch. Something is happening here. I think it's a short circuit. Oh my goodness. Okay, leaves. So these are the things. So what is the duty of trypsin amylase lipase? Trypsin, same like pepsin, digest protein. Okay, pepsin, trypsin, digesting protein. One difference is there. Pepsin acts in which medium? You have two mediums inside our body. Okay, acidic medium inside stomach, basic medium inside small intestine. Understand? Understood? So, pepsin is a particular type of enzyme. It is highly reactive when the medium is acidic. That's why hydrochloric acid is here. Understand? Trypsin is another enzyme which has the same duty to digest the protein, but it is highly active in basic medium. That's why this bile salt is there. Understood? So now the food is in basic medium, so trypsin will act. Understand? And this amylase, you already know what it does. Starts into glucose. Then lipase, what it does? Lipase. Lipase means, I think it is fat. Isn't it? So this bile juice, first what it does, it will make, act as an emulsifier. Understand? Emulsifier means nothing which break down fat. Breaking down of fat molecules into small molecules is known as emulsification, and it is done by this bile juice. And also lipase convert that emulsified fat into fatty acid or glycerol. Understand? That is the last byproduct. Like a chart I will give you, you must write it into the CW. So starch into glucose. Amylase is the enzyme. Protein into amino acids. Understand? Trypsin and pepsin are the enzymes. Very important. These are 1 mark question. Understand? Not only for state board, CBSE, even ICSE board. These are 1 mark questions. Understand? 1 mark questions. Pepsin, trypsin, protein into amino acids. Next comes lipase, fat into fatty acids and glycerol. So almost pancreas, liver, stomach and mouth, their function is over. Understood? So that food is mixed inside the intestine, and when it enters the intestine, there will be lots of enzyme present in it. Alkaline medium is there, acidic medium is there, basic medium is there. Okay, basic medium means alkalic medium. When it mixes, what will happen? It becomes neutral, so that our small intestine won't burn. So now the food is where? Intestine. Understand? Now the food is there. Like a chart, I will give this. Okay, it will be easy for you to by heart. Understand? Not by heart, to understand. Okay, it's not. I don't think that this is that much difficult thing, isn't it? So next come to here in the stomach. Small intestine, what is happening? Almost 100% of digestion is happening inside small intestine. Understand? So I forgot to draw one diagram. Inside structure of small intestine, we can see finger-like structures inside small intestine. Understand? It's not like a plain pipe. Small intestine is not like a plain pipe. The outside surface of small intestine is plain, but inside it is like finger-like structures are there. Understand? If this is the small intestine, finger-like substances, like this. It is called as villi. V-I-L-L-I. It is inside this small intestine. Actually, how it looks like, I will tell. If we take, where is my pen? Okay, I kept it here. If we take the inside of small intestine, see, if we cut our small intestine and if we see, don't cut your own, okay? If we cut our small intestine, means we are dead. See, if we cut small intestine, if we see inside will be like this. Understood? I forgot to draw the diagram, okay? Sorry for wasting the time. I forgot it to draw in at the beginning time. If we see cut the intestine, if this is your small intestine, if I cut it here and if I look into that, I will see that it is like this. Understand? Small finger-like structures are there inside the small intestine. It is called as villi. One more question. Understand? And what is the duty of this villi? Also, what is villi? What is the duty? Two more question. Okay. Actually, villi, it absorbs these amino acids, fatty acids, glycerol, and glucose. Understand? Inside this villi, if we take one villi, if we take one such villi, or here I will see if this is one villi, understand? This is one villi. If we check means inside that villi we can see a lots of blood vessels. Blood. See. Understood? Villi is very rich in blood vessels. So that blood vessels will directly absorb what? Food? No. Only these things. Amino acids. Glucose from starch. Amino acids from pepsin. Amino acids by this trypsin. Amino acids from protein. Okay, amino acid is formed from protein. Pepsin and trypsin convert the protein into amino acids. Then fatty acids and glycerol. Fatty acid, glycerols, amino acids and glucose. At the same time, vitamins, minerals and water. These are the things which is absorbed by this villi. Understand? And inside the small intestine there is millions and millions of villis are there. Millions of millis, not milli, villis. So it will absorb all these nutrients inside our body. Understood? So understood how these digestion, that's the last phase of digestion. And nothing is happening inside large intestine. Okay? Nothing means after that almost the waste food is sent out to the large intestine, and what it does, it will absorb the remaining water. Understand? It will absorb the remaining water, absorbing water. Then it is ejected out through our anus. Understand? Function of large intestine is nothing but absorption of water. It also contains villi, okay, but it is a bit more bigger than small intestine. So one more thing is there. This pointy thing, what is it? This one. It's a particular organ in our body, like in this part. Can you see? Yes, in the right abdomen cavity. It is called as appendix. Nowadays, the common humans like us, we don't need that organ. Actually, it does not have any duty. It's a waste in our body. Understand? Actually, that organ it has no functions. But in olden times, our grandfathers, grandfathers, they didn't used to cook this food. Understand? They are eating it raw. So for that purpose, they need extra enzymes to digest that. Understand? It is easy to digest cooked food, but very difficult to digest uncooked food. So this appendix, it will secrete another type of enzymes. Okay, another types of enzyme that anyway that is not for your study. It's no regarding your syllabus is not there. But just what's the use of this appendix? Nothing. Now it is nothing. Before it secretes some enzymes, so it will break down that raw food. So that is the work of our digestive system. I think it's finished. So the nutrition part is finished. Now we want to study about how these nutritions will change into what is that? ATP. Adenosine tri phosphate, isn't it? We want to study it. It was to want to change into ATP to store in mitochondria as energy. So next part we will study about that. One more time, just revise it. Mouth. Food is taken inside mouth. Teeth will break it down fast. Next, salivary amylase present in saliva. What it will does? It will dissolve the food and change the starch into glucose. 30% of digestion is done in mouth. Next, it will come to the stomach through esophagus. And what is the name of that movement? That contracting movement? Peristaltic movement. Okay, fine. Next, in stomach, what is happening? Three fluids are there. Hydrochloric acid, pepsin, mucus. Hydrochloric acid, what it does? Make the medium acidic, isn't it? so that it is very easy for the pepsin to get reacted with the food, especially protein, and it will convert it into amino acids. Next, mucus protects the entire stomach, the wall of stomach, from the action of hydrochloric acid. Next comes what? Liver and pancreas. Liver has a small bladder called gallbladder, which secretes bile juice, bile salt. Bile juice emulsifies the fat. Bile salt make the entire medium into basic medium. Trypsin is there, amylase is there, lipase is there in our pancreas. Okay, these are pancreatic juices. Trypsin, same as pepsin, converts protein into amino acids. Next comes amylase, which converts starch into glucose. Lipase, which converts fat into fatty acid, and glycerol. Now the food is in our small intestine. In small intestine, what is happening? The entire phase of digestion is finished. Understand? And some extra enzymes are also produced in small intestine also. Okay. Mostly this amylase, lipase, trypsin, pepsin. These are the main enzymes produced in intestine. Intestinal juice. It is called as intestinal juice. Okay. This also acts as intestinal juice. So there is a lots of finger-like structure inside our intestine, small intestine, both in small intestine and large intestine also it is there. It is called as villi. Okay, this is the cross section of our small intestine. So these amino acids, these fatty acids, these glycerol and the glucose with water and minerals and vitamins is absorbed directly into our bloodstreams. Understand? Okay, that is the last part of digestion. Next, the remaining waste is being given to the large intestine, in which it absorbs the remaining water. Understand? And after absorption of water, the entire waste which is remained, it is ejected out through anus. Finished. Understand? So that is almost the end of this nutrition part. Okay. I hope all of you understand this topic very well. Now we will just discuss what is happening to that amino acid, protein, and all those things in the next class. Okay. So this is the thing regarding digestion. Okay. So our first part, nutrition, is almost done, isn't it? So next we will go for next one, respiration. Okay, where we these amino acids and all is changed into energy for our work. So my dear kids, this is Raj signing from this part of the world. Okay, so what all things I mentioned in video, just go through your textbook. Go through your textbook. You want to see the video lecture so that it will be very easy for you to understand. But NCERT means textbook. There won't be any questions asked outside the textbook. So go through it. Okay, go through it. If any doubt means, just refer this video one more time. Just watch it. Small one word questions. That is the main problem of science. Very difficult. One word questions will be very difficult. 1 mark question, there will be total 16 questions will ask 1 mark, and all 16, most of them will be difficult. And if you are well friendly with your textbook, there won't be any problem in answering those. Okay, so signing off. I am finishing this lesson. So next video we will go for respiration. Okay, so till then, be home, be safe. Okay, stay safe, and goodbye. Jai Hind.